Yeah, when it comes to taking vacation, it'll be great, whether it's a week or a month. But I've said this before, that regardless, I'm still going to be in my dump. Where the minute I come in, it doesn't have to happen in the first half of the day, but in the second half, where it's always been a total drag, that's where I would immediately turn into shit, So I get what Carlos is saying, but at this point, I just really don't want to be there. I don't want to be in that dump. Okay, I like to take a vacation, but then at the end of the day, regardless, I'm still gonna be there. And I know I've been on the record saying that before, and so that's why I need jobs where I can love it more, I can be appreciated more. I bet you the almost 20 people that left the almost 20 people left, the almost 20 people who left in 2023 have already had better lives, like, in their new workplaces, or their current ones, where they're at right now, right? So for sure, they're doing much better. I'm pretty sure they're much more appreciated and well paid, right? So I just thought I'd get that out there. I mean, Paula has, I know it's been a lot of changes going on in her company, but for the most part, she's doing really well over there. Her life has gone better since she left that dump. So you can bet, like, anyone there. I mean, Lisa already expressed it. Paula already expressed it. I'm sure Kathleen, with the way that she's been treated there, that I'm sure that she already loves it there, over there, and where she lives right now, which is Tennessee, and she's living her life over there. Anybody at this point. You see, Francisco already has black hair, man. He looks younger than he was when I first met him in that dump. All right. But let me just get into this topic, dude, because let's just, hey man, what? It's the green light, goddammit. What the hell are you doing? Look at that. It's already the yellow light because this motherfucker right here not paying the fuck attention. Come on, man. You see, I'm telling you right now, it's already bad enough that me and Julio had to go at it yesterday, because I'm trying to remember the last time that me and him just like kind of, had this kind of disagreement. And I'm telling you, it's been years, okay? Me and Robbie had this too. So it's not like, I mean, I feel bad that guys like them had to see me at my worst like that, And I know they have their own lives. I get it. And Tristan too. A lot of these guys, I feel bad, but I can't help but to feel what I feel. And getting back to what he told me, I was talking about what Julio told me, as far as like taking accountability and owning up to my owning my failures, owning my mistakes, and this and that. I get what he said. I'm not going to disagree with what he said, but unfortunately, with my mental health in serious decline, is why I had to respond how I respond. And yeah, I'm sure, I know he was pissed off. That's how guys like Tristan and Robbie were pissed off at me too. And Dewey already telling me that I'm already a bad friend as I've been. And Andrew, who has been the most critical of my wrongdoings and my worst. And it's like, I'll never forget when he said that, I think he told Russ this, that act like a toddler in an adult human body. I was like, God damn, shit. I'm just I'm just floored with how all these guys have just come out to just express their honesty and, the disagreements. I think, look, man, I get it. And Andrew has just been the most critical of me on this stuff, all right? So, look, I'm going to say this, just to kind of put this topic into generalization about, owning my, let's say, just owning my mistakes, owning my wrongdoings, owning my failures, taking accountability and all that, right? The fact that it's Jay that said all this. It's not my dump that's making me say all this and that. I know Andrew has said a whole lot of that. It's like every single detail is what I need to know. All right. On top of what these other guys have already told me. All right. So look, and some of these guys just got to realize this, man. That even if I were to own up all these, even if I were to own my all of this stuff, like own all my failures, my wrongdoings, my mistakes, and I was wrong that I did all this. I'm gonna hold myself accountable for all of it. I'm gonna, and it's that, I'm gonna blame myself for what I did. Even if I were to say all this, that's still not gonna make anything better around me. Okay? Nothing. I'm sorry. Things are just not gonna get better around me for as long as I'm still in that dump. And I said it before, my dump has been nothing more than a curse. It has been. I know ultimately who I should blame. I'm not gonna say his name here, but that person is why this economy is total shit. I mean, Ernie has already applied and applied. He hasn't gotten anything. And I've applied and applied and applied. I've applied to so many non-graphic design jobs that I haven't gotten anything from them. So what does that tell you? I get that times are tough. I've been trying to quit, but I can't. Which is why I've been feeling worse. And even if I said all this, oh yeah, I'm gonna own my mistakes. I'm gonna own up to my failures. Even if I said all that, that's still not gonna make anything better for me. And especially with what this world is going through right now, even financially, even with the job market being as shitty as it's been for the last several years, inflation, tariffs, and the fact that fucking AI is just taking over this goddamn world, especially on the digital end. That to the point where now even graphic designers have to learn AI and learn everything on the digital side of things, to where I got to add more to my portfolio, this and that. Look at all the advice I'm getting from Naden, guys like Naden, guys like, what I'm saying? It's like now I got to add all this stuff to my resume, taking courses, this and that, when my resume back then was already enough for me to get a new job. And some people here can say, woulda, coulda, shoulda. It doesn't get a job done. Yeah, I know it doesn't get a job done, motherfucker. That's why I'm trying to, that's where I'm gonna say I've been a failure. God damn shit, dude. Now look what's happening. You get some people who applied 300 freaking jobs, and he only gained 8 interviews. Especially for somebody like the guy that had a creative marketing job. He's trying to apply for one, but because of ageism, he wasn't able to get it. He wasn't able to get it. I mean, how do you think I would feel? Some people like Andrew can come out and say, "Oh yeah, well, you maybe that workplace maybe making him feel responsible for making him unhappy, but it's not." At the same time, it's not that workplace that that's making them say all these things. So which one is it? I think they tie in together. I know these guys: Russ, Abbas, Neil, Ray, Carlos. These guys know. I would never say a damn thing like on purpose if it wasn't for my worst. All right. But this is the unfortunate reality that I have to face. And even if I would, like, let's just say today, I tell all of these guys, Dewey, Julio, Robbie, Tristan, Jesse, Angelique, Rhea, Kriza, everybody, that I'm wrong for all of this. I own up to my I own my mistakes. I own this. I own that. I own my failures. This and that. And I said this before. I'm not gonna get everyone back, even if I told them that shit. I can get some people back, but that doesn't guarantee that I'm gonna get everyone back. And even like, if for another reason, I'm still gonna be stuck in my dump where things are just getting worse and worse each year. What if Terrence doesn't come back? He had to leave again for medical reasons, dude. He's not gonna be on any of these January celebrations. There's less people now compared to the first time I was there. There was like 10, 11 of them. It was special. Now I remember, like, on that day, what was it, like a Friday? Hold on, I'm gonna let this guy cross, because I know there's somebody up there that I don't want to make them think that I'm just trying to be reckless and all that. You know what I'm saying? So so here's my thing. I'm just of that mindset that even if I were to do all this, the economy is still gonna be like shit, and I know who's responsible for that. But unfortunately, that dude is not gonna be accountable for what's happening in this nation. I'm sorry. So even if I were to hold myself accountable for all that I said, that's not gonna make anything better in this world, and that's gonna and it's gonna continue to worsen my chances of getting a new job, especially now with AI just taking over. What if I'm being laid off? Just what if? You got these AI robots now just trying to take over the workforce. So how the fuck does that make me feel? It's like, even if I do all this, that's not gonna change things for me. I'm still gonna be miserable as hell, dude. There's really no point. Even if I were to hold myself accountable for all my actions, my failures, and what have you, that's not gonna bring a lot of people back. They're still gonna ignore me. I can't force some people to like me. Even if I said all this, I can't please the fuck out of everyone. To make it seem like it's so easy to just, oh yeah, I'm gonna own up to my mistakes and I'm gonna own my failures and this and that. Well, even if I did, that's not gonna change so much around me, because there's still some people that's not gonna like me and this and that. Even if I do so, this is the same dude that said, you know, we can't control who we can't control. We can't control some people. Okay, I get that. I'll get some people back, but that doesn't guarantee me that I'll get everyone back, or even to just see this world just get better. I'm not gonna magically change this world, even my life, even if I held myself accountable. So what's next? Even if all that doesn't work out, I don't care if people here think that I'm being negative, this and that. So be it. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, please. I'm just having to get worked up so much, and my day's not gonna get any better. If yesterday sucked, today's gonna suck even worse. Fuck out of here, man. It's just a disgrace that my life is at. Yeah, I want to hold myself accountable, but then at the same time, I'm still gonna be stuck in this dump, even if I apply to so many things. I mean, what else can I do, even if I apply? That's all I can do. Everybody's doing it. Ernie's doing it. He hasn't gotten shit. So blame that motherfucker that's responsible for making this economy even worse. Fuck out of here, man. I'm done. Peace, bitch. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe.